Hello, guys. Welcome to this live broadcast. I am LaCour. I'm so glad you are here joining me today. When you come on to this live broadcast, make sure that you say hello. I want to acknowledge you for being here. Tell me where you're watching me from. And post your comments, your questions, your suggestions. Tell me what you're loving about all these live broadcasts. I want to do more of that for you. And if you're watching this in replay version, hey, the vast majority of driven, hardworking, ambitious men who want to become their best both inside and outside of the gym, they're watching on the replay version too. So when you come on, whether you're watching me live on a replay version, tell me where you're from. Post your comments, your questions, your suggestions. I'm going to acknowledge you at the end of our time together today, and all throughout the day, all throughout the week, all throughout the month. Whenever you post a comment, I'm going to acknowledge you in one way, shape, or form. I am so glad you are here. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to figure out the right training routine for you. All right, there's so much information out there. I know it. There's so many passionate fitness experts giving you so much information. They look great. They're passionate. They are absolutely certain that their training routine is the best one for you. Some of it have the great body, and they use that as a source of evidence that you should train like them. It's worked for them. Some use science, all the research, all the studies to tell you that the training routine that they have for you is the best one for you. Which one is the best one for you? Many times we're training, we're loving what we're doing, the training routine. We think we're getting the results, but what happens? Some passionate fitness expert, we see some routine, it looks amazing, the guy, expert looks amazing, information seems sound, and then you think, oh my God, have I been doing it wrong this whole time? Could I have been getting massive gains if I would have been training the other way, right? Uncertainty. Don't you hate that when you think you're doing everything right? You think you're getting the gains, and then there's another training routine, another expert, and it throws you in that sense of uncertainty. In this video, I'm going to tell you the 3 important critical factors that you have to understand about yourself when you are looking for the right training routine for you. So in this video, I'm going to talk about how to find the right training routine for you. All right, so I'm going to do one more set. Continue to post your comments, your questions, your suggestions, saying hello. I want to acknowledge you for being here. Tell me where you're from. All right, guys. So glad you're here today. One more. All right, guys. All right. Hey, if you're new to my social media platforms, I want to take a quick moment to introduce myself. My name is LaCour. I'm a coach. I'm a speaker. I'm an author. I'm a former 6-time national champion drug-free bodybuilder, and I'm the creator of the Man-Formation Personal Development Program for Men. It's personal development for driven men like you and me. Certainty, confidence, imagination, resourcefulness to your goals not only in the gym, but outside the gym too. I specialize in helping men who are a little bit older, like me, going to be 56 years old, in about 3 weeks or so. A little bit older like me, you love training, you love working out. It's important to you for a lot of reasons, far more than what your body looks like. Longevity, staying in great shape for your old age, for your kids, being there for them mentally, emotionally, right? You're a little bit older, you have a busy, productive life, and you want the most effective and efficient strategies so you can look great, feel great, and keep your busy, productive life intact. I specialize in helping men just like you and me, a little bit older with a busy, productive life. In this video, I want to talk about how to find the perfect training routine for you. A lot of confusion about that. There are 3 factors that you need to understand, and these deal with the mindset, right? When you're trying to find the strategies, just tell me what to do. What are the strategies? Just tell me the best routine to build muscle. At my age, is there a particular routine that I should use? My particular goals, my particular blood type or body shape. The 3 most important factors are your beliefs. Guys, your beliefs about how the world works and doesn't work, shouldn't work, are everything, even the way you train, even picking out a training routine. So your beliefs. Number 2, your goals. What are your goals? Everybody doesn't have the same goals. Back in my 30s, I wanted to be the best drug-free bodybuilder in the world. I wanted to make it my career. I wanted to quit my job at the grocery store manager. I wanted to be something huge for so many reasons. It went into my entire identity, my entire life. Many of the fitness experts who you're getting this amazing information from, they have similar goals. But what's your goal? Maybe, like I said, you're a little bit older, you got a busy, productive life, you just want to look good, feel good. You already look probably better than all the other men in your social circles. Just want to build a little bit of muscle, lose some body fat, be healthy, right? It's a big difference in goals that will take a different approach. So you need to think about that when you're considering how to find the perfect training routine for you, right? So beliefs, I'm going to talk more about that. Goals, I'm going to talk more about that. Probably the most important factor is intensity. It doesn't matter what training routine you use. Okay, hey, you seem like you're a great fitness expert. You tell me this is the routine I should use in my particular situation with my goals. Right? It's just numbers. It's just exercises in a particular order on a piece of paper or on your phone or a computer screen. It's just a training routine. What's going to make the difference is you, your mindset, your heart, your gut, what you actually do in the gym. Intensity, by far, it's the most important factor that's going to make a training routine right for you, regardless of what anyone says or what that piece of paper says. Intensity, I want to talk a lot about that. All right? So your beliefs, your goals, and then your intensity. All right, so let's talk about beliefs. All right, I can tell you this. I talk to so many men, maybe a little bit older, and the first thing is they don't even believe at this age they can even build muscle. And everyone is different, right? If you haven't been training at all, a lot of men I talk to, they got their business career, their family under control. Maybe now they're late 40s, they're in their 50s, maybe even older. And training is new to them, right? They haven't taxed the muscle on a consistent basis, been organized lifting weights, right? But they have the belief that at this age, they can't build muscle. And they're hearing that from really knowledgeable fitness experts that they can't build muscle at this age, right? And that guy is like 25 years old, and he's using what seems logical, what the science supposedly says, right? And yeah, a lot of men are blindly adopting that belief where, training with weights is brand new to you, right? Beliefs, I have men who used to follow me back in the day. I used to train 6 days a week, eat every 2 hours, nutrient timing, splitting their cardio, all this. They lived it, breathed it. They would follow my journals on the internet. It was their identity. All right, now they're married, they have a family, got responsibilities, and they throw up their hands. They don't believe that they can fit it in there. They can't do all that anymore, and so they don't believe that they can do anything to build muscle at this age, right? Your beliefs are really important to going in. If you don't believe the training routine is going to work, it's not going to. You're certainly not going to get maximum results from that, all right? So hopefully, as you show up to these live broadcasts all the time, and little by little I share out information. Maybe you're aggressive and you reach out to me. You go to skiplacour.com question. Maybe I give a lot of phone calls out absolutely free. When I see you're committed, you fill out that form at skiplacour.com/question. And maybe I can work on your beliefs and say, hey, maybe I can do this. Maybe I don't fit that category that those younger fitness experts are talking about, and I can indeed build muscle, because that mindset is really important, your beliefs, all right? What's really a challenge is when you believe something's working, someone throws that doubt in your mind, all right? And you no longer believe. The whole process is frustrating and overwhelming, all right? So your beliefs. Again, I want to help you every time I come here. I want to, help you just develop that belief system that is possible. I talk to men all the time. I make phone calls. I bet I'm doing about 20, 30 random phone calls to men who go to skiplacour.com/question, and I love it because I learn more and more. At this point, I'm telling you, if you're older with a busy, productive life, I know every challenge that you're going through in and out, because I've talked to so many men over and over. I found the commonality, all right? And I found ways to approach it, all right? They tell me that, wow, I love watching your videos. It's just a little bit of motivation. My hope and my prayer is that you show up little by little, and it's that switch that makes you believe that you can do this too, right? Let's talk about your goals, right? A lot of men, like I said, they just want to be in shape. They may say, well, I don't want to be a bodybuilder or anything. That's great. You don't have to train like a bodybuilder. You may not have to train 6 days. You may not have to separate body parts 1 day, 2 day, whatever it may be. 3 full body workouts for less than an hour could do the job for you if you just want to build a little muscle, lose body fat, right? Sometimes we think more is better. It's what you actually do, and I'm going to talk about intensity a little bit more, right? So coming up with a routine, you got to think about your goals. And when you think about your goals, what can you actually do? How much can you actually commit to your goal? Do you really have 6 days, 2 hours a day to devote to your goal? You might be saying, I really don't. I want to keep my busy, productive life intact. I can go 3 days. Well, let's start there with your goal and what you can commit, and let's condense it into those 3 days. There is a way. Again, you got to believe that, right? So what are your goals? Right? You don't need a bodybuilder extreme fitness routine where that's their life, all right? And for you, may not need it, and you don't need that extra 5% that they're shooting for, that mentality is shooting for, right? You don't want to make those sacrifices. You may not have to make them for your goals, all right? Now, the most important thing, beliefs are great, your goals, your knowing how much you could commit, because there's no sense you committing to a 6-day training routine and with all these different body parts a couple times a week if you can't do it, right? Right? So intensity. All right. I had a gentleman, he saw my arm training routine. Maybe a lot of you were introduced to me through that arm training routine. And he said, I didn't hear in the routine how many times that I should do it. All right. Now, this is a question that I get asked thousands of times over the last 30 or so years, right? And this is where it comes in intensity. It's what you put into it, all right? Lifting weights is a skill, believe it or not, right? Someone can do a bench press. Someone can do curls. They're not going to perform at the same level. And I'm not just talking about weight or the amount of reps. I'm talking about mind-muscle connection. It's a skill, right? If you've been doing it for 10 years, you're going to develop a different skill set that you've earned rather than someone just doing it for 1 year. Believe it or not, it is a skill. So just doing a routine, that's just part of the factor, right? Mind-muscle connection, very important. If you can lift 5 more pounds with that great mind-muscle connection, good form, you're safe, you're hurting yourself. You get that 1 more rep with 5 more pounds, you stack that week after week after week. It's a different arm training routine than someone who doesn't really understand pushing themselves. Maybe they're not as focused or committed. Maybe they're not connected to their why. they may have to train more. They might have to train twice a week, let's say, an arm training routine. Where if you believe and it fits your goals, I got to get this done in 3 days. And your focus, you can get the same productivity in doing that arm training in one session, one time a week. But I can't climb into your mind. I can't be there. I can come to you as many times as I want to provide a mental and emotional and give you strategies as example. But I'm not there in the gym with you, right? I can't measure that intensity. And you got to believe there's always a higher level, and you're always working for it. 1 more rep, 5 more pounds, a little bit better form, feel, and execution, a little bit better mind-muscle connection. And then you grow with that skill set through time. But you got to demand that higher level. Right? So when he asked me that question, I said, well, again, no anticipating all the different beliefs that go around it. I said either once or twice a week. I left it there. And he said, okay, well, I believe that I need to do it twice a week. Now, again, we go back to that belief. If he believes that it's going to take him twice a week, that's the only way he's going to get the production, then he should do it twice a week. But if I can get him to believe that, look, you get in there and hit it. You get in there and hit it. You can get that production in one session a week with those arms, right? And it may take you 3 sessions before you get it. Look, when I'm leaving, I don't feel I left it all on the floor. I didn't get everything out of it. Next time, I better be prepared from the minute I step into the gym. You might have to go through pain before you make sure that you condense the intensity into shorter workouts or less frequent workouts. Right? But intensity is everything. And you see how that ties into beliefs and it ties into your goals and how much you can commit. But intensity is everything. I was just thinking about this today, is that back when I was training 30 years ago, I had a training partner, Rich Cunha. And I just remember he was a lot smaller guy, bodybuilder though, and he was able to do dumbbell presses with 40 pounds. And I was going, oh my, how does he do that? Now I knew that he had this little flip up with his knees that got it up in the starting position. Sometimes that's the toughest. But I thought, wow, how can a guy that size do 40 pounds, right? Well, now let's fast forward, 20 years, 25 years, where I have a training partner that helps me out. I'm doing 120-pound dumbbells. It's 6 o'clock on the Saturday morning in Walnut Creek, California. I cannot even train. I could pick up 80 pounds right now and do it. Is it because I am so much stronger? Or is it because year after year I pushed a little bit more and I got mentally and emotionally stronger and physically and more coordinated? And that intensity is going to make a big difference if I have a belief system that I can't lift 40 pounds or I can do on a cold day 80 pounds. Right? It's going to make a major difference in the results you get, right? Intensity, intensity, intensity. So when you do this training routine, you can't guess what the piece of paper says that's right for you. You have to grow into it, and it's with this attitude. So I hope that when you look for those training routines, I'll just tell you this, find a mentor, someone who you trust, and just start there and consider beliefs, your goals, what you're willing to commit, and that intensity, take it up. Just take one and make sure you put the factor into that routine, and you can always go from there. All right, so I hope that's a next level thinking about how to find the right training routine for you. I know it's confusing, especially if you're a man who is a little bit older with a busy, productive life. All right, so those are some things to think about, guys. Hey, this is this beautiful gym in Walnut Creek, California. It's connected to the Renaissance Hotel. I am planning seminars, 3-day seminars for older men, workouts for older men. So if you're interested, send me an email at skip@skiplacour.com. Wouldn't that be awesome? Come train with me, right? Get some alone time, we'll get some group time, we have some seminar time. I'll tell you this, after those 3 days with me here in our Workouts for Older Men seminar here in beautiful California, spending some time, bros, right, hanging out. I mean, this fitness thing, you'll have it down. For the rest of your life, it'll just be a matter of time before you feel so confident that it's not what to do, it's just how motivated are you to actually do it. All right, guys, so let's see here. Michael, Hallie, Amit from India, good to have you here. Ricardo, I have 55, everything goes fine. Awesome, sir. James from Cincinnati, Ohio. Mark from South Philly, Pennsylvania. Mark, hello. Ricardo, good to have you here. Marcus is from Ireland up in here. Good to have you here. Jason is 44, and my trainer said it's going to be hard for me to build muscle. Beliefs, Jason, beliefs. What's your situation? Are you brand new to training? It doesn't matter for you if it's new virgin muscle, right? And what does that even mean? Hard, easy, it's all relative, right? Beliefs, Jason. Send me an email at skip@skipcore.com. Let's figure out your beliefs. And anyone who is watching, send me, go to skipcore.com. Submit the form at skipcore.com/questions. I reach out, guys. If you have been on one of my calls, I've called you randomly from the 925 area code, post out that down below. Let these guys know this is real. Any age is good, right, Ricardo? Hello, Dana. Good to have you here. Anar, good to have you here, sir. Hello, HJ, Johnny. I'm 55. AJ, I'll be 56 in 3 weeks. Ricardo, good to have you here. Led, get it? Get it. I'll get it. Get it. You too, Led. Andres, Lativa. All right, let's see. Debrandra Holman, Led. Do you have a video for beginners in his 40s? You know what? Great question, Led. I do not have a video. I have a members-only website. Right? Go to manformationworkouts.com. I'll post this after I get off this live broadcast. manformationworkouts.com. I have a members-only website for that special attention with videos and blog posts that are specifically designed for men who are a little bit older with busy, productive lives. It's absolutely free. I'll personally issue a username and password. Again, that's manformationworkouts.com. Led. Hello, Angel. Hello, Philip. Bill from Miami-Dade County. Good to have you here. Guavo. Rick from Atlanta. Dilip. Omar. Richard from Durham, North Carolina. Omar. Let's see here. Led from Dallas, Texas. Wakus. Diet, Wallace, to get lean. I don't have any advice for what supplements to take to get lean. That diet's going to do it for you. Owen, good to have you from Paraguay. Lou is watching. Good to have you here, Lou. Stuart from the pub. All right. Kevin is from Detroit. Rockin' Heart, good to have you here. A lot of people here. Avik, good to have you here. Nick, thank you so much, Nick. I appreciate the kind words. Wakus is from Dhabi. Let's see, Mohammed. Let's see, good to have you here. George, you too have a great day. Muru, good to have you here, sir. All right, guys. So a couple things. Send your questions to me. I might make a random call from the 925 area code. Go to skiplecore.com/question. If you're an older man with a busy, productive life, I have a free members-only website. I'm going to issue a username and password, absolutely free. That's at manformationworkouts.com, manformationworkouts.com. And if you're a little bit older, I have a whole blog post, podcast, and videos for you if you're a little bit older with a busy, productive life. And I'll take you to the link on my skiplecore.com website. You can go to workoutsforoldermen.com. Workoutsforoldermen.com will have all the videos, blog posts, and even podcasts for you if you're a little bit older with a busy, productive life. All right, hey, think about that. If you want to join me and a lot of driven, ambitious men with busy, productive lives here in beautiful Walnut Creek, California, in this beautiful gym you see me training at. A weekend, we'll have seminars in the room. We'll train. You'll train with me privately. We'll train in groups. We'll hang out together. It's going to be an amazing weekend. So if you're a little bit older, as a man, a busy, productive life, you want to spend 2.5, 3 days in beautiful, sunny California, all right, then send me an email and look for more information on that. All right, and if you're in the San Francisco Bay Area, one more thing, if you're in the San Francisco Bay Area, I'm doing an appearance at the Fit Expo in San Jose, California, on the 23rd of this month. I'd love to meet you live. I'll be doing a Workouts for Older Men seminar. It's in San Jose, California. I'll also be doing a Superstar of Bodybuilding seminar. with Sean Ray, legend Sean Ray, legend and Jay Cutler. So a lot of superstars seminar, and it's an expo there too in San Jose. All right, so I'd love to have you join me for my seminar and just to meet you locally if you live in the San Francisco Bay Area. Send me an email at skip@skiplacour.com. All right, guys, have a great day. Have an outstanding day. Have an awesome day. Think big and think bigger than getting bigger.